Hey, good morning. If you're looking at this video, that means you're probably interested in flipping your classroom. So I'm not going to give you a lot of background about as to why you're flipping your classroom or what the benefits are, because I'm fairly sure that you might already know. I'm here today to help teach you how to flip your classroom for next week. Okay? When you're making videos, and first of all, my philosophy when it comes to flip classroom is it's important to still be able to make that teaching connection with your kids because it's you and because they get that connection to your face and they can get that connection to your voice. And I find that more valuable necessarily than a Khan Academy video or a YouTube video or something similar to that. Another reason I believe in making your own videos is because it allows you to make the content what you want it to be, specific for your classroom. Okay? Let's lead just to step one. When you make a video for flipping your classroom, make sure it's you. Don't be afraid to be you. Make your jokes, make your silly puns, do all the stuff that you would normally do in your classroom. Just do it on video, okay? Consider the age and the attention span of your children as well. I taught upper grades, 4th and 5th grade, so my videos tend to run anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, but I found that my sweet spot really was that 5 to 8 minute mark. I, in discussion with my kids, saw that after the 8 and 9 minute mark, my kids would just start to become bored. They wouldn't watch the video. They would just they would just fast forward to the next board, write what was on the board, and that was it. The other thing that you need to consider is the content that you're trying to present. There are some things that are not suited to just one video and might not be suited to a flip video at all. There are times when we're teaching mathematics, for example, that the best way to provide instruction to your students really might still be through whole class 20-minute lecture. Even though we're trying to make more time in the classroom for students to do work, it's possible at times that even a flipped lesson might not be great because it might run too long. Another thing that I've learned is that if the content is intense, I might break it into multiple segments. I might do a video about subtracting fractions with unlike denominators, and then I might split that segment up into the next step where it's simplifying the answer, just so they see a part 1 and a part 2 that allows the kid to go back and watch the video for the portion that they need help with the most. So when you're recording videos, I like to use a classroom and I like to have a tray. That way I can just slide my boards on. My new position doesn't allow me to have a classroom with the setup like I used to have or like you would see on my YouTube website. So I'm kind of winging it from here. When you're recording, make sure that you're the focal point. As you can see, I've got my camera set up where pretty much there's no extra distraction. And my classroom videos, I'm set up the same way, except I'm in front of the whiteboards that I'm using. I prepare my boards in advance. Instead of just using the whiteboard behind me from the classroom, I take boards like this that you can buy at like any Hobby Lobby or Michael's for like $7 or $8. And I prep 3 or 4 boards with the information I need, but you could also get these boards by just buying a shower board from Lowe's and having them cut it up for you. That might be cheaper, okay? You see videos online where people can see their whole classroom board, where they can see their whole wall. Me, I want the kids to see me, hear me, and then see the information that I need them to have. Finally, do it in one take. They're not going to be perfect. Don't stress yourself out. Remember that the point of the flipped classroom is for you to create more time in your classroom to actually work with kids on the information that you want them to learn, not take notes. It's okay that this isn't perfect. Get the information that you need in one take. Prep your boards in advance. You can even use your marker and do math on the boards. If you visit my channel, which I'm going to share with you here at the end, you'll see that I often do work on the boards with the kids, but I've got it focused on me, the information I want them to do, and sometimes I do stumble through my words and mess up. That's okay. I hope today that I've given you some tips that you can use to immediately start making flipped classroom videos for your class to improve your instruction and find what teachers want most, more time. If you'd like to see examples of content, you can visit my website, youtube.com/user/educatorjedi. You can follow me on Twitter and shoot me a tweet or ask questions in the comments section if I can help you more. Have a great Sunday.